everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Indigo from the Indigo Sahara travel blog, and today we have an exciting video because I am packing for a trip to Colorado, and it is winter, which means I am packing a lot of winter gear. Lots of bulky sweatshirts, sweaters, jackets, coats, all of those things, and I thought it would be really helpful to show the most efficient way to pack thick, bulky clothes for travel. With these steps, you will be able to pack really quickly and also save a lot of suitcase space, even though you're packing bulky gear. I did a lot of research on the internet before making this video to get you the best tips possible, so let's get right into it. We have a variety of bulky clothing articles that we're going to fold, and I'm going to show you how to pack today. We have a hoodie, bulky sweater, knit sweater, a Sherpa sweatshirt, a pair of jeans, and a puffer jacket. So no matter what you're packing, you're gonna know how to fold and pack it efficiently for travel. We're gonna start with the sweater. By the way, I am following the exact folding steps that are in my blog post titled How to Pack Heavy Clothes for Travel. So all of these step-by-step instructions will be linked in the description. All right, let's start with how to pack bulky sweaters for travel. Your first step is to lay the sweater face down, and you're gonna wanna flatten out the sweater as flat as possible to prevent any wrinkling and to be able to fold it as flat as possible. Step number 2 is to pull one sleeve across the sweater until about 1/3 of the sweater body is folded over. You're gonna wanna make sure that that sleeve is nice and flat again. Then you're going to pull the end of the same sleeve down the bottom of the sweater. At this point, one sleeve should now be folded over 2 layers of sweater body. You have the sleeve, you have the folded third, and of course, the layer of the sweater facing down on the table. Step number 4 is to repeat steps 2 through 3 with the other sleeve. So you're going to pull the other sleeve across the sweater until about 1/3 of the sweater is folded over, flatten it out as needed, and pulling the bottom of that sleeve down to the bottom of the sweater. So now your sweater should look something like this. Then you're going to fold the sweater into thirds horizontally. Until now, we've been folding vertically with the sweater. Now we're going to fold horizontally, starting from bottom up. So there's 1/3 and 2/3. Now you either have the option to keep your sweater folded just like this, or you can tuck the bottom of the sweater into the sweater's neckline to prevent the sweater from unfolding in your suitcase. The bottom part of your sweater, you could tuck into your sweater's neckline, like so. For this particular sweater, because it has a tighter turtle neckline, I'm just going to leave it like this. Next, let's talk about how to pack hoodies for travel. Essentially, you're going to follow the same steps as the sweater. The only difference will be folding the hood down towards the center of the hoodie between steps 4 and 5. So we start by laying the hoodie down flat, face down. I'm working with limited table space here, so bear with me. Once your hoodie is face down and flat, you'll pull one sleeve across the body of the sweatshirt until about 1/3 of that hoodie is folded over, flattening any miscellaneous bumps or wrinkles as you go to prevent wrinkles. Then you're gonna take the bottom of that sleeve and fold it down to the bottom of the sweatshirt, and repeat with the other sleeves, pulling across until about 1/3 of that sweatshirt body is folded over, and bringing the bottom of that sleeve to the bottom of the sweatshirt. Before we fold the hoodie into thirds horizontally, we're going to fold the hood towards the center of the hoodie and fold the hoodie into thirds horizontally. You can tuck any strings into the hood to keep it nice and neat. You also have the option to, of course, tuck the bottom third into the neckline again, just like the sweater. I'll show you one more time with a different, more bulky Sherpa sweatshirt, just to give you an idea of how this works with different materials, different textures, and different clothing thickness. But first, I wanted to give another pro tip that thinner sweatshirts are always gonna be my first choice for travel because obviously they fold down so much flatter, and they can be just as warm if you get a good high quality one. And as you can see just by setting them next to each other, that this one is going to pack way better. It's way more packable than a bulky sweatshirt. Sometimes you do want the bulky one as well, depending on your destination and your cold weather tolerance. but I would always suggest opting for a thinner sweatshirt that is still warm over a bulky one when traveling, when you have the option to. Okay, but to show you one more time with the Sherpa sweatshirt, we'll go a little quicker this time. Lay the sweatshirt face down, flattening out any wrinkles, taking one sleeve, pulling it across the body of the sweatshirt until about 1/3 of the body is folded over, then pulling the bottom of that sleeve down to the bottom of the sweatshirt, flattening it out as you go. Repeat the same steps with the other sleeve, pulling it across and pulling the bottom of the sleeve down to the bottom of the sweatshirt. Then folding into thirds horizontally, you have your sweatshirt nice and neatly and compactly folded for your trip. Next, let's talk about how to pack heavy coats for travel. Like I was mentioning earlier, I would always recommend opting for a packable down jacket instead of a larger wool trench coat or a long full-length puffer coat when you can for traveling, because they pack so much flatter, especially if you're not wanting to wear your coat through the plane or through the airport. I love my packable down jacket from Columbia. This is the coat that I always travel with. It is super warm, super packable, and can pack really flat, as you'll see. Also, another thing to keep in mind with jackets is weight. This one, because it is only waist length, it's not full length, and because it is a puffer jacket, it is extremely lightweight. All airlines have at least some sort of weight restrictions on check bags, if not checked and carry-on bags. So that is something that you want to keep in mind also when traveling with coats, because longer full-length wool coats are obviously much heavier than something like this. I'll leave a link to this jacket in the description. Okay, to fold this jacket, we're going to do essentially the same steps as before, but first we are going to make sure that the jacket is zipped. This will keep it nice and neat and folded while it is in your suitcase. So I'm going to zip it up all of the way. First, laying it down flat. Obviously, I have worn this on many trips. It is quite stained from hiking trips. Folding it down flat as possible, pulling the sleeve towards the center until it is about 1/3 folded, flattening as you go. Taking the bottom of the sleeve, bringing it down to the bottom of the jacket. Repeating with the other side, pulling it across the body of the jacket, folding it into about 1/3, and bringing the sleeve down. Like the hoodie, we're going to take the hood of this jacket and fold it towards the center of the jacket as well, roughly like so. Folding it horizontally into thirds. Because of this puffer material, it's almost gonna feel like you're rolling it, and that is perfectly okay. Folding it into thirds, and for this one, I actually am going to tuck that bottom into the hood, like so. You'll end up with something like this. Now, this looks a lot bulkier than it actually is because it is puffer. It's going to pack really flat once you put it in a packing cube, or especially if you use a vacuum seal bag for travel. Highly recommend those for insulated outerwear because they will suck the air out of the puffer insulated material and condense them super flat. So really recommend vacuum seal bags if you need them. Finally, how to pack jeans for travel. Denim jeans are also heavy compared to other clothing items, but luckily jeans usually fold down much easier, flatter, and thinner than bulky sweaters, sweatshirts, or coats. And you may have heard me say in my other videos that I preach rolling thin clothes and folding thick clothes. I know a lot of people say roll, don't fold, but I think that rolling your thin clothes and folding your thick, bulky clothes like we've seen today is actually the most effective for packing. And the same rings true for jeans. For thin, stretchy jeans, almost like this pair that are more jegging material, I would roll them. For really thick, no stretch denim that don't stretch at all, they don't have any give to them, I would fold them. No matter what kind of denim, always fold along the seams to prevent wrinkles as we go through these next steps for how to pack jeans for travel. To pack thick, no stretch jeans, first you're going to fold the jeans in half vertically along the inseam, so this part of the jean, with the zipper folded in and the back pocket facing out. So it should look just like this. Step number 2, you're going to fold the portion of the denim beneath the zipper. So the zipper would be right here on the inside. Fold the portion of the denim beneath the zipper toward the center of the jean so that you have a nice straight line, as straight as possible anyway, depending on your style of jean, to start folding. Then you're gonna take the bottom of the jeans and fold them up to the bottom of that back pocket. And because these are a flare style of jeans, I'm also going to fold in that flare. If you don't have a flare jeans, if they're straight leg or skinny jeans, then you won't have to do this step. Then you're going to take the top of the jeans, so the waistline, down to the center of the folded legs. By folded legs, I mean this part that's folded over. We're bringing the top waistline part of the jeans down to the center of that. Then you're going to tuck the remaining part of the folded jeans right into the waistline, just like so. And you should end up with your jeans folded something like this, super flat, super compact, and won't fall out of your suitcase, ready for traveling. And there you have it. There are all of our sweatshirts and sweaters, nicely folded, ready to go inside a packing cube or right inside your suitcase or a vacuum seal bag in your luggage. And now you know exactly how to pack all of your bulkiest clothing items before you put them in your suitcase to save suitcase space and pack as efficiently and as quickly as possible. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any more videos like this one. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. So for now, ciao.